Hi, I'm Julia Redington. I am the site engineering manager, and I've worked at Alyeska since 2001. And I've had the really the opportunity to see the pipeline from mile 0 to mile 800, and it's just it's really breathtaking to see actually the pipeline itself, but then also to enjoy all the other sites and the work and the quality of the workmanship going on out there. The animals, the mountains, it's just, everything is really special. TAPS is really iconic to Alaska and to the United States. It was an engineering marvel when it was designed. It was an implementation marvel for being able to construct it in the areas it ran through, and even today it's operationally, it's just amazing to be able to operate this so successfully in the terrain and in the remote regions it crosses. I've always liked to take pictures, and so I just started taking pictures. And so I have a Canon 60D that I use with, I have a 1 to 400 millimeter, I call it my animal paparazzi lens, available normally when I'm out, and then my iPhone. But and I always get a lot of positive feedback because people like to see what's out there, and if I can share a little bit of Alaska and of Alyeska and TAPS, it's meant to be, everybody should be able to enjoy that. Not only do I take the pictures of animal and wildlife, also the workers are just like what they do, what we do day in and day out, how they maybe rig up and lift a big load with a 300-ton crane and pull a RGV out is just, it's phenomenal too. And so I tend to take the pictures, and the crews really enjoy them too, because they're the ones that are busy working. You know, I'm always in a safe spot when I'm taking the pictures, but it's really great just to see everything come together and see the great work that we do. One day we were driving, I was returning from Pump Station 4 from a shutdown, and me and two coworkers were coming down Adigan Pass and on the Chandler Shelf. And it was just so, it almost looked like three pictures. We were looking at it, and there was the stream, and then there was a fog bank that had the pipeline, and then above it was the mountains. And it was just unbelievable. It was amazing. So we all just stopped for a couple minutes and just took it in, and I snapped a photo. Working for Alyeska and being Alaskan, and everybody at Alyeska has it, we're environmental stewards, and it's picturesque to see that we're keeping the oil in the pipeline, we're operating safely with our people going home, and then the thriving animals. A lot of times, like, I consider the section north of Pump 4 from the Brooks Range to Prudhoe, the Arctic Oasis, where there's just so much wildlife, and it's just plentiful, and they look healthy, and they're right there in the pipe. We've done such a great job for minimizing our impact, and being in Valdez and at the terminal and seeing vessels being loaded, it really reminds me of the economic engine that the oil and gas industry in Alyeska provides to the state, and how important it is for us to continue to operate and provide that economic benefit into the future. I really feel fortunate to work for Alyeska for as long as I have, and I sure hope to continue into the future and be outdoors and see the great work that our TAPS and the Alyeska contractors do, and every day to keep the oil moving, and it's been such a great experience. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of my favorite photos that I've managed to capture over the years.